Good evening, everyone. All right, welcome. Welcome to the second night of Wisconsin Science Festival Week. It is great to see you here in the audience tonight. And welcome to tonight's marquee event, Big Ideas for Busy People. I am Eric Wilcots. I'm the Dean of the College of Letters and Science here at UW-Madison. But more importantly for tonight, I have the privilege of being the co-chair of the statewide Science Festival Steering Committee, and so it's my pleasure to welcome you here tonight. So you're in for a treat. This is one of my favorite, actually this is my favorite event of the Science Festival Week. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have a great time. So a couple things I want to let you know. We've got an amazing lineup of events all week long for the Science Festival, and towards the end of the week, we have some crossover events with the Wisconsin Book Festival as well. So I encourage you to take advantage of the many opportunities that you have this week to engage in both science and art. And that is what the Science Festival is all about. In our 14th year, the Science Festival was created to bring together both that amazing world of science with the incredible creativity of art. And tonight you're going to see that on stage in a remarkable way. So each year, our Science Festival has a theme, and we spend a lot of time, we have a bunch of meetings coming up with a theme, and this year, our theme is agriculture. And so thank you. Yes, yay for agriculture. So all through the week, you will be able to engage in different ways of thinking about agriculture, whether it's thinking about ag policy, whether it's hearing from some of the world's experts on different aspects of agriculture, whether it's learning about how AI interacts with agriculture. You have opportunities to do that all week long through the lens of both science and art. So prepare to dig into innovative research and really amazing creative expression. So we're sparking curiosity around the state, not just here in Wisconsin, but in every corner of the state of Wisconsin. It is our goal when we set up Wisconsin Science Festival to make sure that there is some event within an hour's drive of every resident of the state of Wisconsin. And that is something that we have accomplished. And so this year, once again, we are incredibly proud to announce that Governor Tony Evers and Superintendent of Public Instruction Jill Underly have both issued official proclamations intentionally naming October 14th through the 20th as Wisconsin Science Week. And so they issued those proclamations with the hope of seeing people across the state engaging in science in meaningful ways, whether that's in libraries, whether that's doing stargazing in state parks, whether that's visiting museums, whether that's hearing from experts like you will hear from tonight in a really creative, innovative way, as I said, all across the great state of Wisconsin. And so on behalf of all of the organizers of the Wisconsin Science Festival, thank you for coming out tonight. We really appreciate you being here. You're in for an amazing event. Now, our host is Ben Rush, but before Ben comes on, I'm going to tell you something about what you're in for tonight. This is Big Ideas for Busy People. How many of you have been to a Big Ideas for Busy People before? All right. We have changed venues, as you've noticed. You're here. Okay. Now, you may remember in past episodes of Big Ideas for Busy People, we have cut people off when they talk too long with a gong. Okay. You remember the gong. Love the gong. We don't have a gong. Instead, we have a fiddle. That is the signal that we've gone on for too long. Okay, so before I leave the stage, it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's amazing host and MC for Big Ideas for Busy People, Ben Rush. Ben is a scientist. Woo! Ben is a scientist on campus working on using large data from radiological images to improve public health and AI to improve radiologist workflows. He has a passion for communicating complex ideas in creative, enjoyable ways and sharing stories of scientists. He's a storyteller and an improviser and regularly produces local shows that combine humor and science through his group, what is it called?
Amalgam.
Amalgam
It's a science
Improv.
term.
Thank you for being here with us tonight. And everybody, welcome Ben Rush.
Thank you, thank you. All right, great, I can hear myself. I'm not sure about you, but I'm already terrified of the gong fiddle. I'm worried that at any second Dahi's gonna come after me and play me off, but I will be quick then. So I'll be emceeing the event tonight. I'm gonna make sure that the flow is going back and forth between science and art and back and forth a couple times. Some housekeeping, we have bathrooms underneath the stage. There's some stairs going that way. The bar will be open the entire time. Please be a nice person. If you go past someone, don't be too rude. We have two halves for tonight. During the intermission, there will be some arts and crafts by the Madison Children's Museum, but they're doing an adult swim theme tonight. And that way you can kind of experience what they might do at some of their other events that they have around town, that they have every single month for their adult swim. I learned recently, as a person without a child, that you cannot go to the Children's Museum without a child, so this is the only opportunity that I have to go. If you are in the same case, join me. All right, so we've heard about the gong fiddle, and what will happen if a presenter is over 10 minutes, they will begin the gong fiddle. And so everyone has been warmed. Fortunately, it's pretty fun, but it's also terrifying at the same time. We're gonna jump from science to art, back to science to intermission, science, art, intermission, or not intermission, end. We're done. We're not gonna have too much time up here. With that, I want to also give a thanks to all of our sponsors, especially the UW-Madison Department of Arts. As someone who's also a creative and scientific person, it is so fun to bring everyone together for something that just generates lots of ideas and curiosity. So thank you all for being here.